NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Joey Slye, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bill, 180! 380!
Here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
It's our time. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
That white 90, 390. Hey, go orange. Orange.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
That 180, block the key.
In the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field.
Wait, 80 hot.
Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And he will at least be able to fall on it himself. Thought it was 4th down, and the possession changes. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Set.
From the 10, 1st and goal.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Coverage.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
What's up?
And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set. Set,
The Colts
390.
come to the line
190.
ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
Bet 180. Hey, bro, 80.
Confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Give them 3 on first down.
Set, 180.
Set up a
12,
second
12,
and
12.
7.
Left, left,
Brings
left.
up second and 7.
Good.
Their 49-yard
From the gun, Rivers. He completes this one to Mack. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
That might
Set,
feel like a
set,
little bit of
180.
a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time.
What do you got?
Sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn into a big gain downfield. Doing a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up
Set,
an interesting
black 15.
situation here
Hey,
on
Rocket.
4th and a yard. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Facing the 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
20.
65.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red Delta!
Out of the gun. Here's a give to Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
390!
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
390! Black 11!
A play fake to Mack. Now reverse. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously.
Black 15!
Led to a very quick sack.
Be hot!
A Another try after the first down sack. Rivers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
An incomplete
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch the screen.
And he's got his man Hilton. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
That 180.
This offense
I brought
finding
80.
its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Load it.
Rivers now from the 50. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Forced out to his left. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cornelder. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They're taking momentum and pretty much not just giving him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap.
Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block the spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Flush to his right. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Baby, that's baby style.
Hey, ready.
Rush in. Patch it.
Wait, 80 high.
This is Mack on the counter. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
What you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack it here. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing on 2nd down, Bridgewater. Open man, Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks.
Ready. Black 15.
First one
Alpha.
that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
180! Round 80!
And a Colts first down. On the ground, it's Mack. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
That's a really nice,
Set.
tough run
Run 80.
inside, and they
Load
gained
it.
5 yards
Load it.
on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5
Hey,
yards on a
79.
call like
79.
that. So what do? They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the scrimmage.
Campbell making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Cluster.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. To throw, Rivers. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and 5 from the 8. Now an option play on second down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Burris. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10.
That's right, baby. It's on.
Bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Colts 7.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Second 90, black 11.
Buffalo, the pick 6, and they've got decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose a touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On second and 9, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Colts' 15-yard line.
Now Bridgewater, quick throw out wide to Samuel. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Colts 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bill
The
180.
Colts come to
Black
the line ready
15.
to start their next drive.
Easy,
They
easy.
trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us.
Here we go.
And sometimes they throw
Hey,
in that big
79.
shot play.
79.
Right?
Shocker.
Try and get after it early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to it got his man. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like
So
to be able to say
190,
take it one play at a time.
Hey, Delta.
But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Keep it skinny.
Here's a
Hey, Brown
1st
80.
and 10 at
Red
the 14-yard
Delta.
line.
Behind.
From the red zone now, Rivers. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Yetur Gross Matos picks up his
180.
second
180.
sack of the
0.
afternoon. And they need to
Hey,
work
ready.
to at least get some of this yardage back
Behind.
after the sack. 2nd and 19. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Watch the pass.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that.
Back, green
Now they
80.
gotta go quickly and get some
180.
points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own
Here we
break,
go. Behind.
taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
180.
And
Black
then after the
15.
sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rivers. And now here is another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he's into the clear.
Yeah, baby. We coming
And he
again.
will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
and while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Slide for the PAT.
The point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Sly set to boot it. And a fair catch signaled for and Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to a... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 12.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
26 yards.
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did. What a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that, you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Flushed out right. Completes it to Samuel. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back to the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. McCaffrey. He's got a first down and much more. Do what we do. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 35 yards. yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the complete package. He's got the power, the hands, the agility, and he certainly also has the speed as evidenced there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
White, 80 hot!
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. When he followed that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's got this down to the 35. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, the defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How they're responding, coming back. That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So
Black
15 now, there's a 1st and 10.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route,
Hey,
but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
Jeremy Chin there defensively. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Hey,
how about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than...
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20.
Man, that was way too easy.
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Christian McCaffrey, a guy that can beat you in so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football.
And that's his second touchdown run of this game, and this one, and a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
The
Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. The interception in the red zone, costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hey, Rocket!
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from
easy,
Panther
easy.
territory now, it's first
Run
and
80.
10 at the 41.
Hot!
Now a run with Mack. Defensively, a solid
Step 180.
response after
Black
giving up
15.
back-to-back
Run
first
80.
downs.
Shaq Thompson.
Cluster.
Gain. Brings up
Speed
2nd
hot.
and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. Buying time to his left. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Set. We're okay.
First and
We're okay.
10 at the
Round 80.
21-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Hey, go orange. Speed hot.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a
Step
ton
run
of
80.
confidence
Run
to
80.
feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the
Zero.
ball's moved to the middle
Speed
and just
hot.
sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Panthers 21, Colts nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
Ready.
line.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because
Set
that's
180,
exactly what you're supposed to do. You
right.
can't have good field
Line
position,
5-4.
not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A second down throw for Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Black 11.
Now they face a third and 10
12.
after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, hot.
From the gun, Rivers. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job
Black
defensively.
15.
They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
Q. White, 80 hot.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Q. Hey, Delta. Black.
But they run the option here on first and 10. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Second 90. Hey, Brown 80.
He's going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, It's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
That's into the hands of Pascal. And they will get the first down here as
Down
they move into field goal
180.
range as
Red
well,
Delta.
inside the 25.
God.
Rivers on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. A first down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
250.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Christian McCaffrey, incomplete. It's third.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
Set 190.
The offense
Set
at the
180.
line and set to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Burris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point. Let's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Now a run with McCaffrey.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown,